In that future, one of the critical elements is ethics and empathy, and the ethical piece when it comes to AI and robotics and the work that we put together. And a global thought leader is Nell Watson. And Nell, unfortunately, has not been able to join us, but she has sent in a video. And Nell is a machine learning expert. She speaks at Singularity University and various other universities. She's also doing a lot of work at the European Union. So over to now Nell's video, which has just arrived, literally the last 30 minutes. So my colleague is going to now put her on.
Hi, Nell Watson here. I'm sorry I can't join you in person today. I have a conflict, but I have recorded a brief message on the power of technology for good. There is so much that we can do with technology these days, and I believe that we have a great opportunity to reshape our society using it. The pandemic has forced us to adapt in new ways, to embrace digital technologies, even those laggards who might not have wished to. And this offers so many new ways of bringing our world together. In the skies above us, there are thousands of satellites that weren't there just a year or two ago. The cost of getting to orbit has been slashed, and this means that we can bring high bandwidth, low latency connections to everyone on the Earth. We have new ways of connecting the world. We have new ways of expressing where a location is, just say in 3 simple words. All of this means that the planet and the people upon it are so much more tangible in a human-friendly way. Today now we have artificial intelligence compression technologies, which can provide a similar quality for 1,000 times less bandwidth. And what this means is that we can have very high fidelity connections streaming live on modest bandwidth hardware. This means that now we can have avatars streaming very high quality inputs from a remote location. And these avatar systems cost only a few $1,000s. And it means that the world of telecommuting is about to expand in a massive way. This is so important for people around the world who may feel as if there's nothing for them in the place that they came from. They may feel as if the only way for them to succeed is to leave and go somewhere else, to leave behind their friends and their communities. But through these technologies, they can instead telecommute to other parts of the world to see what life is truly like there, and, crucially, to earn hard currency to bring that back and enrich their home communities, and, of course, see their families for dinner straight after work. All of this participation in our global knowledge network increases the value. Every single node added to a network increases the amount of connections possible by an even greater degree. And so greater participation in the network enriches everyone. This also is very important for making collective decisions. We now have technology that can help to sidestep polarization within society. Instead of saying yes or no, it's a maybe. Maybe this or maybe that. And these decisions can be made in real time, and everybody can see the decision being made. And in fact, they may switch halfway through if they feel as if the majority is pulling in another way. Well, that wasn't my first choice, but that's okay. I can live with that. And that means that people don't feel embittered if it doesn't go the way that they expected. They can live with it, and in fact, they can embrace the greater wisdom of the crowd. These ways of making collective decisions mean that we can reform our institutions, to decentralize these monolithic potential points of single failure and distribute them towards the people so that more people have an opportunity to participate. We can make these institutions stronger also. Through the power of AI, we can take complex language and turn it into plain language. We can use Learning from agile software development in terms of refactoring, that's about taking complex things and making them do the same thing but in a simpler way, and apply that to legislation, apply that to administration, to make our world more efficient and work better for more people. The world of crypto, AI, and the Internet of people, places, and things are coming together to create something greater than the sum of their parts. AI can help us to optimize and make sense of the world. Crypto can help us to understand whether something did or did not happen, or who should have access. And that Internet of people, places, and things makes all of this tangible and meaningful to us on a personal level. These technologies are decentralized, of course, but they are also perfect for aligning incentives, helping people to work together in new ways. They help us to share knowledge, something so important in a time of epistemic crisis, where almost anything can be counterfeited so easily. But we have ways to mitigate that and prevent it. Most importantly, perhaps, all of this together helps us to build trust and coordination in ways that weren't possible until quite recently. And that is so important, because societies increase in complexity when trust and coordination become easier. And there is no greater correlation between happiness of a society and trust. If you genuinely believe that your neighbor has your best interests in their heart, you will sleep soundly in your bed at night. And so all of this together means that we can build not only stronger societies, more sophisticated and fair societies, but happier ones also. That's where these technologies are leading us. If we come together as a global community to ensure that the best values are put into tech and that these technologies are deployed and distributed in ways which are fair, which are transparent, which mitigate bias as far as possible, which are accountable, and which respect the privacy, dignity, and autonomy of all human beings. That's what we can have if we wish it, and I think we shall. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful, inspiring message from Nell. Quite incredible.